Right, we have some more breaking news coming in at this point in time. Sources have told headlines today that Assam Chief Minister Tarun Gogoi is likely to be replaced. Maharashtra Chief Minister Prithviraj Chavan has his fate hanging in balance. The Congress leadership seems to have not yet taken a decision on the fate of Maharashtra Chief Minister Prithviraj Chavan, while the Haryana Chief Minister Hooda may be safe as of now. Haryana Chief Minister Bhupinder Singh Hooda and the Maharashtra Chief Minister Prithviraj Chavan have met Sonia Gandhi in the national capital. The meeting with Sonia Gandhi came amid speculation of a replacement for 3 of the Congress chief ministers over the disastrous showing in the Lok Sabha polls. Ashar Ahmed Khan is joining us for more on this story. Ashar, it seems that Tarun Gogoi is likely to be told to leave. At the same time, no decision yet on Prithviraj Chavan, but Hooda seems to be safe.
Well, absolutely, that's what we've been hearing. In fact, today morning, only the Haryana Chief Minister Bhupinder Singh Hooda met the Congress President, and what was discussed was that he was told to quell the dissent which is there in the Haryana Congress.
Right.
So he is the safest amongst the 3 Chief Ministers, while Prithviraj Chavan is yet to get an audience with the Congress President. But what we're hearing is that Tarun Gogoi might be replaced in Guwahati. In fact, what happened, if we go back about a month or so after the election results came, we saw that Tarun Gogoi was in town. He met the Congress President,
right.
And after that, he even tendered his resignation, which the Congress President did not accept. But now, there have been a lot of dissent in the Assam unit of the Congress party.
Right.
The Health Minister of Assam has also threatened to quit. So keeping all that into consideration, there are very high chances that Gogoi would be replaced.
Right, the states of Haryana and Maharashtra are particularly crucial at this point in time ahead of the assembly elections. The Congress definitely doesn't want to go into these assembly elections with these current faces and looking to completely overhaul party structures, Ashar.
Well, yes, every state has a peculiar problem plaguing the Congress. As far as Maharashtra is concerned, what happened in Maharashtra was that the alliance partner NCP is leaning very heavily
right.
on the Congress party to change the chief minister. As far as Haryana is concerned, there has been a dissent within the party that has to be quelled. Well, Assam was also facing dissent from within the party.
Right. Also, if we just talk about Assam, Chief Minister Tarun Gogoi definitely not anticipating that huge poll drubbing. Any word on who's likely to be taking his place, Ashar, at this point in time?
Well, there are 2-3 names which are doing the rounds, but there is no confirmation coming in. So clearly, we'll have to wait and watch as to how that goes ahead.
And what really is the strategy at this point in time as far as the state of Haryana is concerned? We understand that while there was speculation that Hooda will too be replaced, at this point in time, the Congress top brass not keen on doing that.
What in Haryana, he's been told to quell the dissent which is there.
Right.
So that is what they're working on.
So there is yet no word on who likely could possibly be replacing Hooda, if at all that happens in the near future.
Well, that seems an unlikely possibility at the moment.
Right. Ashar, also could you just take us through what else is perhaps going on within the Congress party? We understand that there is a lot of structural overhaul that is taking place at this point in time.
Well, there's another Antony committee which has been put in place to look at the debacle of the 2014 Lok Sabha elections. Right. It is meeting leaders of various states one by one. Today, the meeting will have leaders from Delhi. That is scheduled. Apart from that, what we are also hearing is that an overhaul is also required. So all these things are being put in perspective.
Right. Also, if we just concentrate on the state of Maharashtra, the BJP too has taken a bit of a beating with the untimely demise of of the former minister who was to sort of take charge of Maharashtra. With that taking place, and of course the Shiv Sena jumping up and trying to project Uddhav Thackeray in the state of Maharashtra, it does then become very crucial for the Congress to put forth a strong face.
Well, the situation in Maharashtra is slightly different. You have a Maratha leader who is the chief minister. You have a sizable Dalit population there. So putting all these things into perspective, Sharad Pawar is also a very important ally, and he's leaning heavily on the Congress to replace Prithviraj Chavan, the current incumbent, and the chief minister's post.
Right.
So On the other hand, Sharad Pawar is also looking for a grand alliance, which would also include the BSP, though Mayawati officially has denied that. So putting all that into perspective, one sees that there might be a change in the leadership in Maharashtra.
Right, Ashar, thanks for joining us with that live update. Clearly, a huge structural overhaul is underway within the Congress party. Many chief ministers likely to be facing the purge in the wake of coming assembly elections and, of course, in the wake of the poll drubbing of the Congress party. So, hectic parleys in the national capital. Chief ministers meeting Sonia Gandhi. Tarun Gogoi, we're understanding at this point in time, is going to be replaced in the state of Assam. Prithviraj Chavan's fate is still undecided, and Hooda likely to retain his position for now.